So Samsung Galaxy S23. I haven't made a Samsung video in a while, and I think a lot of my viewers are actually sort of missing that content. So today, let's discuss some rumors that are going around, and should you go out and purchase this thing? I myself am a Samsung user at heart. I know I'm using an iPhone, ladies and gentlemen, but I will say I do like the overall Samsung ecosystem, and I like the innovations that Samsung's been making in the past couple of years. So let's go over some like the key interesting things that rumors around the internet are going around, and like, should you actually buy the S23 based on what I'm about to list here. So number one on this list is the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. I never used a device with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. And I never used the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 device. I think the closest thing I used to that was Google Pixel 6. It had the Tensor chip in it, but I never actually got to get my hands on a device with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. I had a Samsung Galaxy S21 with the Snapdragon 865, which is powerful, but not very battery efficient. And I think those same issues were prolonged in the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chip. And so that's what Samsung, or Snapdragon, said that they were gonna be improving with in the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip. I feel like this is a mouthful for this video, but efficiency was the big thing that they're gonna fix in this device, which is good because like the Gen 1 was really powerful, it was speedy, it was snappy, and but it was like a gas guzzler at heart. It was really fun to like use and it was snappy, but like battery efficiency was just ultimately terrible, and that's some place that Apple is currently dominating the market. So that's one thing. If you're looking for battery life, I'd say this is a good year to upgrade for Samsung. In addition to that, there's rumors that it's gonna have faster UFS storage, so for accessing files should be a lot quicker and that sort of thing. Faster RAM, which is always a good thing. Better display. I think Samsung has marginal display upgrades every year, but you could also argue Samsung's always had the best displays, and you could get a device from Samsung that's like 3-4 years old and you probably couldn't tell too much of a difference in the display quality because their Super AMOLED technology is already amazing, and the human eye can only detect so much in terms of sharpness and detail and colors and all that sort of thing. In addition to that, the other big rumor going around is that the S23 Ultra is going to have a 200 megapixel camera. So what that means is photos are going to be much larger, the sensor is going to be bigger, and so it's going to be capturing more detail, which means when you actually go and zoom in on images, it should be a lot sharper and it should be retaining more detail in the actual image. So most devices these days, when you take a picture, it'll be sharp when you just look at it like as a whole, but when you start zooming in into little fine details in the picture, it might start to get blurry. With a larger megapixel camera, the file size is larger, therefore it retains more detail. So I mean, that's a trade-off, I guess. Like, do you want a larger file? It's gonna consume more of your storage, or do you want more detail in your shots to maybe like post on Instagram or other social medias, just so it looks better. I guess it'll look better, maybe not on a smartphone, but like maybe when you bring it up on like a PC or like a bigger monitor, it'll retain more detail and you can actually see the differences there. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, there's not too much else going around in terms of the S23 series. It seems mostly it's going to be more years of marginal upgrades for Samsung. I know Samsung always does great trade-in deals and great launch prices with their devices. Like, they really want you to get your hands on it without dropping too much money. So their trade-in program and also the accessory bundles they offer, I think, are honestly the best out of any phone company out there. They blow Apple out of the water, they blow Google out of the water. They really want you to trade in your old phone, get a ton of credit towards it, and then they'll offer you additional credit if you pre-order, which is why I like Samsung overall. I think Samsung's my favorite in general. But thank you so much for watching this video, guys, on the Samsung Galaxy S23. Hope you enjoyed. Do I recommend this device? I think so. I like the battery efficiency stuff, so I'd recommend it. I'll see you guys in the next video. From Scott Tyler. Thanks so much for watching, enjoying my content. Peace out, everyone. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching another video on my channel. If you're interested, click over here to subscribe to the channel, and click over here for another amazing tech video review / tutorial. And yeah, thanks so much for checking out the channel. Appreciate all you guys. See you in the next video.